Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to make another arrangement just like the previous one I have done. I hope you all have liked it and I hope you will like this video as well. So at first let me introduce you to the plants that I will put together in this pot. You can see over here with me. So this is a sunflower plant that you are seeing over here. It's very nice, and you can see how many birds are there. I have grown this plant from seed. I've done pinching over here, if you see here, and it have got so many branches, and it will be perfect for an arrangement like this. So I will use this one now. Since this is lockdown period, truly speaking, I do not have a lot of plant in stock, but and I do not have so many summer seeds as well. So what I have what I saw is I have if you have ever grown celosia in your garden, you know how crazy it spread out. So I have a planter with me, that is this one. You can see 3 celosia over there. So I will use this trio of celosia as a filler in this pot, and this sunflower will be the thriller. And for the pillar part I will use orange, this orangish peachy orange color, this one. This peachy orange color, Portulaca. So I hope you will like this arrangement. So let's see how it all of it come together. So I will not speak very much, but before going to the video, I want to share with you what I am using. So this is some dead plants of petunia. I'm just have added this one. It will not do anything harmful to the pot. So at the base here, what you can see is soil from my previous planter. Means if you see my other videos, you will get to know what proportion of soil, compost and sand I use. Same potting mix is over here, so you can see how much good quality it is. It is not this one. So I have filled this pot with that potting mix in order to reduce the time limit of the video. So over that I have added, just because I am having some extra branches, it is not a matter of any issue. It will decompose very quickly. So after that, at first let me plant the sunflowers. So you can see this is the pot in which I have the sunflower planted. So what I will do is, at first I will remove the top layer as much as possible. I will add the top layer in this only. And next what I am going to do is to flip the pot. And just slightly tap and the plant is bound to come out. So I think you can see this is the root wall of the plant. Can you see? So I am just going to disturb the root wall a little bit at the bottom. So that new roots can evolve from here. And just I'm going to place the plant at the center. I think I need to make a hole over here. Okay. So now it is done. now what I will do, this is the main plant that is having actually the means established plant. Next, other plants that whatever I will use in this planter uh, is not as established as this one. So now I will fill this pot with some potting mix. So just to give you a brief idea how it is turned out, means you can see I placed it at the center, and you can see the plant now, and it, don't worry, the roots will establish by itself only. And this is the potting mix I have. I'm just going to pour everything in this pot. So for the composition of the soil mix, I will tell you that is 40% of garden soil, 40% of organic compost, and 20% of sand. So that will make a perfect soft spot, nutrients rich potting mix, and your plants will also be happy in that. Whatever potting mix you use, make sure it is well drained, means it is having a good drainage system, that is water cannot stand in it, because that is the main reason for plants to die. So just, I will not fill the entire pot with this potting mix, because after this also I will add something else. So this much potting mix is enough, I think. So now you can see everything is ready in this pot. So now I will make a trio of, as I have told you. So here, here, and here. So in these portions I will add, means I will make a trio of celosia, the pink color. So it will remain shorter than, I will not let it go much bigger than this. So you can see this pot with celosia with me, and what I'm going to do is, you can see the plants, just going to gently pull it out. So you can see it will not be an issue for this plant to grow by this much. So just going to plant it just like that. You can see. So for the fertilizer, I have already told you I have added that, I have used that already mixed potting mix, that is 40% of organic compost is mixed in it. So I have used, I think, in this container 3 kinds of compost. You can use any compost you have. So I think it is looking pretty at this moment only, and I can imagine that how it will grow. When it will grow up to this size, I will pinch it. Okay, the top stem I will pinch, so that I want to make it bushy and it will fill this entire area. And when the blooms will spend out in this, I will deadhead them also, because I do not want any seed from this plant. I want this entire planted to look good. That is my main priority for this particular pot. So next what I'm going to do is, as you saw, I have used 3 celosia over here. Next I have told you that I will use some portulaca. So these are some portulaca cuttings that I will just, in the sides, I will just put them in and just press, just like that, randomly. So these are all peachy pink color, peachy orange color. So I think the color combination will be nice in this. The orangish yellow of the sunflower earthworker. I think I have forgotten to tell you the variety of sunflower, that is sunflower earthworker. So it will be orangish yellow kind of tinge in it. It will have. So as you saw, I have planted everything in it. Now for the slow release fertilizer, what I am going to add is, so this is also my experiment, so I will not recommend you to add this at first. At first let me try. I will update you with the consequences, and then I will recommend you to do this. So this is mustard cake powder, mustard oil cake powder. So I'm just going to sprinkle it. It is good in nutrients, but I have never applied it directly like this in the soil, because we do not get the time or every time to um, to make the liquid fertilizer out of it. So I'm just going to sprinkle it over the soil. It is a slow release fertilizer, I know that. So I think it should do well in this pot. And now with the remaining space that you can see, if you are I will not recommend, I've already told you, I have not recommended you to add this one. This is my personal experience, what I want to get from it. If you want, you can add. If you are having Zyme fertilizer, you can add that, or any organic growth fertilizer. If you have, you can go ahead and simply use that. That will do okay. I've done that before, so that will be fine. But do not add mustard cake fertilizer like that. Means if you want to add liquid fertilizer. If you do not want to add, do not add. After I have my consequences, I will tell you to do that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this pot. If you are adding that organic fertilizer, that is Zyme or any organic fertilizer, granular form, if you have, you can cover this with soil, or you can use any mulch. So I'm using leaf compost mulch, because and why mulching is important, I think I will make a separate video on this mulching, because every time I need to speak this thing. So in short, it looks better and it helps in suppression of weeds. So that is the reason I use mulch in this. Not only in this, in maximum of my pot nowadays. If you see my recent videos, I use mulch a lot. And since this is a compost, it will also give it goodness to the soil, isn't it? So now everything is good to go. Now the last and the final thing which is left is watering. So let me water this. So now for some days I need to keep this pot in shade, and then after few days I will keep it in full sunlight, because all the plants require full sunlight in this pot. And I will also apply drip irrigation system so that it can get consistent water. And for the watering, if you want to know, never let the water dry off in this planter, because it will not be good for the plants. So now the plant will drool off like this, everything that is celosia, not the portulaca, but eventually they will grow. So don't worry, and I will give you the updates. So please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please give it a like. And before going, I want to show you something else, so please stay tuned. So I hope this whole arrangement will turn out as I expect from it. So now let me show you at first everything over here that is still blooming, and I am really what to say, happy with the results. You can see this sunflower, and this is the sunflower earthworker variety actually. See how beautiful it is. And if I go over there, today I think there is a blast of hibiscus in my garden, so you can see over there the large hibiscus. And if I go on this side, see this one, and you can see those little tiny hibiscus as well. Here is one, not one, Rose of Sharon, and you can see over there how much beautiful they are. So hibiscus are one of my, I think you understood that with this collection of hibiscus is one of my favorite flowers. And also I want to show you another interesting thing, that is this one. And you will not believe how much scent is coming from this rose. And if you know that, I want to let you know again, because I am an organic gardener and I never ever used any chemical fertilizers in my plants. So whatever you are seeing, all the colors that you are seeing now at the present in this hot weather, today is I think 39 degrees Celsius, are all from organic things, and I'm totally proud of it, because all the time I do not get the time to garden also. So you can see this dianthus is still blooming and everything else. This is Crossostephium, and it is also looking very great. That bluish color it is giving. And okay, so I will see you in my next video. I hope you liked and enjoyed this whole video with me. Thanks a lot for watching.